I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. My friend told me about this video that had some very bad, quote-unquote, unwritten or unspoken, I don't remember fully, rules for btd6. And I do not think most of them are good rules, so I'm just gonna show a few of them that I think are extremely dumb. This video is not to spread hate or anything. I'm just making this because I thought it'd be funny to act aggressive and angry over this funny monkey game.
The balloons community has developed some unwritten rules we all follow without even realizing it. In today's video, we'll uncover the unwritten rules of btd6. I'll explain each of them, and I'll give you a unique punishment for each rule should you decide to break it. The first, not every tower is essential. Some you should actually avoid like the plague. That's why you should never use the Super Monkey Fan Club. You get the upgrade, use it once, realize it's literally the worst thing ever, then proceed to completely forget about it. Those are the actions of any responsible balloons player, because there's exactly 0 reasons why you would ever need this useless monkey. On top of all that, all the other dart monkey paths are superior in every way. The catapult can carry you through a lot of maps, and the tier 5 crossbow is the most beautiful thing Ninja Kiwi has ever made. The fan club sucks so much, and the other paths are literally goats. You'd have to lose your mind to ever use this fraud fan club. If you break
Super Monkey Fan Club being bad is one of the worst takes I've ever heard. It's the best dart monkey path in the game. In his own video, it's shown almost taking out a fortified bad on round 160. I don't know it's Plasma Monkey Fan Club, but he uses the ability wrong, so there's only one Plasma Monkey, and the rest of them are basic Super Monkey Fan Club. So, even his own video, it shows that it's one of the best towers in the game, because that's a round 160 fortified bad, and it almost killed it. And about that thing of top path and bottom path being better, bottom path Crossbow Master is a noob trap. Top path is only good on maps that have lots of walls, and that's about it. Middle path is way better. Sure, Super Monkey Fan Club's a little expensive, but it's worth it. Especially in chimps. Plasma Monkey Fan Club's even better.
For 5, we all place down our free dart monkey, but let's be real, no one ever upgrades that thing. That little guy is a monument. He's a symbol of your humble beginnings, the first line of defense against the balloons. His job is to pop those first few reds and blues and then be forgotten with honor. Every dollar you spend on him is a dollar you could have spent on a hero or a tower that's actually meant for the job. He's perfect the way he is, and any attempt at changing him makes you unappreciative and controlling.
What are you talking about? Don't upgrade the free dart monkey. I mean, it can hold off for a few rounds, but it's gonna start leaking fast. If you want the thing to not let anything leak for a while, you get it to a triple dart. Doesn't matter if you even give it a cross path. Get that thing to a triple dart, and it'll do way better than just not upgrading it. Plus, it saves you a lot more cash in the long run. Just place the dart monkey free, then get a farm, then get a triple dart, and you're set for like round 24.
Speaking of things the game gets wrong, the in-game labels are lying to you. The 13th unwritten rule is the universal truth that half cash is way harder than chimps. This isn't even a debate. Chimps is a fair fight, a solid and respectable challenge. Half cash is a street mugging. It starves you of your resources, takes all your strategies, and leaves you feeling weak. It's not a test of skill, it's a war of attrition designed to break your spirit and make you spam boomerang monkeys. If you disagree, go do half cash on an extreme map. Go ahead and walk the walk. Let's zoom out from the balloon conflict for a minute, because the 14th rule takes place.
No, chimps is definitely harder than half cash. In half cash, you can still use stuff like power-ups if you really need it. You can still leak balloons, and most importantly, you still have your monkey knowledge. Meaning, you can have that free dart monkey that I brought up last time, and you can still easily afford some really cheap stuff. You do not need that much to beat half cash, because it's just round 3 to 80. It's not 6 to 100 like Impalpable or Chimps. It's not that hard. it still has the hard mode pricing, but you can still generate money. It's not like you're going to be capped on that. You can still generate tons of money, in fact. Just free Dart Monkey to start. Rush a farm again. You'll be leaking a lot more stuff than you would last time, but heck, you don't even have to use the farm. You could get like a middle path druid for eco. You could get snipers, or you could just ignore. You could get a bottom path village and get more money from just popping. There's way more ways to get around half cash. It's definitely easier than chimps.
The rule is that powers are for admiring, not for using. Like Insta-monkeys, your power-ups are a collection. They are trophies symbolizing your victories, not tools to make the game easier. A true victory is earned without them. If you use a power on a...
Really? Powers as trophies? That's what you're going to use as a trophy? A power? You have Insta-monkeys as trophies. Like you said, why would you need to use powers as them? And unlike Insta-monkeys where you get them every, like, 100 rounds, you can't easily farm powers without buying them with monkey money. Why in the world would I buy a power to stare at it? For an Insta-monkey, I understand keeping it like a trophy. But for a power, you barely get any of them from just, like, playing the game like you do with Insta-monkeys. If you get powers, it's from buying them. And if you're going to buy them, you're going to use them. Plus, what's wrong with people playing the game casually? Lots of people play it casually and just buy powers and use it. They just use powers because they like casual games and stuff. Nothing wrong with using them. It's not an unwritten rule. Everyone uses powers.
This next one is for all my AFK maxers out there. The 21st rule is that you never actually control any of the controllable monkeys. You lock your dartlings in place and you give your ace a flight pattern and pray. We set things up and trust the system. If you insist on manually controlling your towers, you're punished.
Is that why you're using marketplaces? Because you're too lazy to pick up some bananas? I don't think you need to understand. Locking a tower in place is never good. If you lock a Heli in place, it loses its global range. You lock a dartling, you can't move it. You lock, I don't know, other stuff like a mortar. You don't micro a mortar, you're losing tons of damage. You don't micro an ace, you're losing even more damage. And if you only farm with marketplaces, oh my, you're losing so much cash. There's a point, we like to use top path farm. It makes more money for slightly more, for a bit of work. Oh wait, I just realized why you don't like middle path Dart Monkey now. It requires proper timing and you want to be lazy.
Let's go back to the most important part of your strategy, aesthetics. Your towers always have to be perfectly symmetrical, even if it doesn't make gameplay sense. You place a tack shooter on the left side of the track, you are now obligated to place another one in the exact corresponding position on the right, even if it doesn't make any sense strategy-wise. Why?
I have never... Where did you get that from? And did you get that from an AI or something? I have never seen anyone play btd6 while placing towers symmetrically. That is so weird, and I don't know why. I've never... That's not an unwritten rule if only you do it. I've never seen anyone place towers symmetrically. What world do people do that in? I want to know. But I have to believe that either you're making this unwritten rule up, or you got it from an AI, because that's what this video is giving me vibes of.
Number 25. You have to forget about camo balloons and hopelessly lose the round at least once. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran or a noob, if you forget to place one monkey that can see camos, it's game over. It's the universal reminder that no matter how powerful you become, hubris is the great equalizer. If you claim this has never happened to you, you're a liar.
Camo balloons. Camo balloons. Call me Elon Musk, because I've never died to camo balloons by forgetting camo detection. I only ever lose to DDTs, and I don't think those qualify as a regular camo balloon. Do you know how hard it is to purposely die to camo? So, like, all towers have some way of killing camo easily. In fact, all towers can pop camo, not counting heroes. All towers can pop camo, unless they're the alchemist. Most towers can even pop them with a level 2 upgrade. You don't die to camo balloons unless you're an idiot. Or you're in a challenge that, like, turns everything camo, but that's not what you're saying. You're saying if you've died to camo balloon, you've definitely died to camo balloons because you've forgotten camo detection. Most towers have camo detection easily available. And for those that, and even if you somehow go all the way to later game waves with, like, no camo detection, you can get, like, I don't know, a 030 sniper and that'll handle it.
Speaking of camos, normal camo balloons aren't your biggest worry. You will get absolutely wrecked by DDTs because you aren't prepared at least once. Round 90 hits, you're feeling good, your defense is solid, then these quiet black blimp-shaped nightmares glide onto your screen and your towers just watch them. You realize your entire multi-million-dollar defense has nothing that can hit black lead camo balloons.
I thought we would die to camos at least once. Why are they not a threat all of a sudden? Come on, man. Why are they not a threat all of a sudden? Explain it to me, please. I want to know now. And multi-million-dollar defense. If you have even $1 million of BT6, you win. In a chimps game, you get $160,000. If you have $1 million by round 90, there is no way you're dying to DDTs unless you're purposely leaking.
The 31st rule is you always get pursuit on every helipilot you have. Why would you want to manually fly it around when it can do a better job on its own?
Because pursuit sucks? It is a waste. Usually it's a waste. The problem with that is, if you're getting a top path, sure, you might have set to pursuit. But if you're using, I don't know, a downdraft heli, you're not going to want the extra darts and pursuit mode. You're going to want bottom path so the downdraft fires faster. And for bottom path, you're not going to want pursuit because middle path increases Moab shove strength. So you're not going to want to use that. You're going to want to use, I don't know, the thing you're going to want to use middle path so that you can actually stop them. So you can actually stop Moabs better. Most of the other rules are kind of boring, so I'm just going to end the video here. I do have a sneaking suspicion that there might have been some generative AI used for this video, but it's only a suspicion and I have no confirmation for that, so yeah, that's about it. Have a good day.